I'd like to ask Danny Wiggins to please come forward and give us our invocation, if everyone would please rise.
Let's pray together. Father, we thank you for blessing this day. We certainly thank you for our community and ask you to continue blessings here. We thank you for our leaders, and tonight we certainly pray for them and ask you to continue guidance there. We ask you, Lord, to help our leaders and help us to lead serve as you've shown us, Lord, with humility, wisdom, grace, and Lord, with love, recognizing that as we serve and lead and love those of our community, we do that to the least of these as we do it unto you. We pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I want to apologize for us not starting on time tonight, but we had a discussion going on that we just couldn't get out of in time. So if you will please forgive us. At this time, council members, you have in your packet the minutes of our last work session on the 17th and also our regular session on the 17th. What are your desires concerning these minutes?
I make a motion we adopt the minutes as written.
Second the motion.
We have a motion and second that we adopt the minutes as written. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by the normal sign. At this time, we're going to turn the program over to our mayor, and she's going to recognize our beauty queens this evening.
Thank you, Mr. President. First of all, we would like to congratulate these young ladies on a fine job doing, and of course, the Inclusive Club for all you do in trying to promote. One thing about it, is all this beauty here, make Enterprise look real good, whatever they're doing. So I'm gonna present some awards, and I'm gonna ask Councilwoman Rich to come down and to help me with this, please. If you take your awards, I want you to just stand there and okay, we're gonna start with Future Blue Miss Enterprise, and I hope I say this right. Violet Marler. Okay. Number 2 is Petite Miss Enterprise Ella Gamble. Next is Teen Miss Enterprise Mackenzie K-Pop. She's not here. With her parents here. Okay, we'll just hold it for her. Okay, Junior Miss Enterprise Lauren Kelly. Okay. All right, and now the queens who will go on to compete in this National Peanut Festival pageants. First, we'll begin with Blue Miss Enterprise Mary Catherine Marshall. And lastly, but not least, the beauty of all, Ms. Bailey Hart, Ms. Enterprise. And I would like to say congratulations again to the parents who also have worked so hard in trying to provide and have these young ladies ready to serve you. Let's take you, come on over, son, let's get a picture and make me look good. Again, thank you all for Okay, Mr. President, back to your end.
Thank you. Before you, council, you have the agenda for tonight. Do we have any additions or corrections to the agenda?
Mr. President, I move we adopt the agenda as submitted with the following additions. At the end of new business, right prior to the mayor and council reports and comments, we need to add 2 items. The first being Resolution 050118C, which is a resolution amending the employee classification plan salary schedule by creating a new job classification. And then just after that, add Resolution 050118D, a resolution amending the employee classification plan salary schedule by deleting one job classification and reclassifying a new job classification.
Any other additions? Do I hear a motion that we adopt the agenda as amended?
So moved.
We have a motion and second that we adopt the agenda as amended. We have a request this evening to address the council. I'm not sure that they're here, but it's Charles Webb and Mr. Hardwick.
Point over. We need to vote on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. All those in favor of the agenda? We have a request to address the council, the Enterprise Ballroom Dance Club. Jason?
They called earlier and said that nobody would be here.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Jason. At this time, we have the privilege of the floor. This is to give everyone an opportunity to, if they wish to address the council for 3 minutes. Do we have anyone wishing to address the council this evening? Not having anyone, we'll move on to our old business. We have the final approval of an agreement to authorize the mayor to deliver deed of the College Street Elementary at Cockmanville Junior High Schools. This is a call for approval of the final agreement between the City of Enterprise and the Enterprise City Board of Education, and the deed for the reconveyance of the College Street Elementary School property to the Enterprise Board of Education, and a joint use of the present Cockmanville Junior High School gym and related areas. Council, what is your desire concerning this request in the final agreement?
Make a motion, we approve the agreement.
We have a motion that we approve the agreement. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the agreement. Do we have any discussion? All those in favor of the agreement, please signify by the normal sign. It is unanimous. We have introduced and call for consideration of a recommendation from Fire Chief Byron Herring to purchase one E1 custom pumper truck on a Typhoon chassis from Sunbelt Fire Incorporated through Houston Galveston Area Council, HGAC. The state of Alabama has determined that the competitive bidding process used by H-GAC is in conformance with the proper purchasing procedures and routine governmental procurement practices in accordance with the Code of Alabama 1975, 41-16-51. The total cost of the truck is $537,823. Council, what is your wishes concerning this request to purchase?
I make a motion, we grant the request for Chief Herring to purchase the listed fire truck.
We have a motion to grant the recommendation. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and second to grant the recommendation for the purchase of a fire truck. Do I hear any discussion?
Mr. President,
Yes,
just want to point out to the public and everybody in attendance that didn't already know this money's coming out of the fire fund. Is that correct? Money that's earmarked for fire protection equipment.
Any other discussion or questions? Then we'll vote. All those in favor, the normal sign. All those opposed? It is unanimous. We have introduced ordinance 05-1-18. This is called for introduce an ordinance providing for the granting of a non-exclusive franchise to Southern Light, LLC, for the installation of a high-speed fiber on city right-of-ways for a term of 10 years. The need for the franchise initially concerns work that Southern Light LLC is performing for the Enterprise City Schools. Council, what is your wishes concerning this ordinance?
We want to suspend the rules if we do that tonight or lay it over.
No, it's on the agenda. It's on the agenda.
See, read this right here.
Yeah.
I make a motion that we suspend the rules and vote on it tonight.
We have a motion that we suspend the rules and vote on it tonight. Do I hear a second?
Second motion.
We have a motion and second that we suspend the rules. All those in any discussion? All those in favor of suspending the rules? Do we have a motion that we approve the ordinance?
So moved.
We have a motion and we have a second. All those in favor of approving the ordinance, please signify by the normal sign. This is to introduce and call for consideration of Resolution 05-01-18, providing for the adoption of a Municipal Water Pollution Program, MWPP, annual report for NPDES permit number AL 0020036 for the College Street Wastewater Treatment Facility. The report sets forth the actions and schedule necessary to maintain effluent requirements contained in the permit and to prevent the bypass and overflow of raw sewage. Glenn, do you have any comments concerning this?
President, Council, Mayor. These reports are annual reports. It's basically a vehicle that ADEM uses to have administrations who have treatment plants basically review the plant formally. It goes over things like discharge monitoring data, any violations that may have occurred during the year, also sanitary sewer overflows, and it's a points-based review. And the points are based on, go from like 0 points to like 783 points that either a plant can accumulate. The lower the points, the better the system is performing. Last year, both of these plants scored 8 points on that scale, which is obviously very low. The plants were basically new. They've both been upgraded and in very good shape. This year, both plants scored 10 points each. The only increase in those 2 points was basically for another year in age, or age-related points. So the plants both are operating very well. These plants were upgraded in 2012. They got a projected lifespan of about 20 years. So it's an excellent score. Public Works, Michael, and Clay Fleming, who's over the treatment plants, and his staff would be commended for the operation of the plants and the system. So the next item on the agenda is also for the other plants.
Yeah.
So that covers both of those plants.
Okay. Anybody have any questions, Mr. Morgan? Concerning Resolution -0501-18.
I
Do I-
move we,
Go ahead.
I move we accept the resolution 050118.
All right, we have a motion that we approve it.
Second.
We have a motion and second that we approve 05-01-18. All those in favor? This is to introduce and call for consideration the resolution 0501-18-A, providing for the adoption of a municipal water pollution program, MWPP, annual report for NPDES permit number AL00200061 for the Northeast Lagoon. The report sets forth the actions and schedule necessary to maintain effluent requirements contained in the permit and to prevent the bypass and overflow of raw sewage within the collection system or treatment plant. You've heard Mr. Morgan. Do I have a motion that we grant?
Make a motion we approve Resolution 0501-18A.
We have a motion that we approve.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second that we approve 05-01-18. All those in favor signify by the normal sign. This is to review and consider Resolution 0501-18-B. This is to introduce and call for consideration of Resolution 0501-18-B, providing for the adoption of the sales tax holiday as per Act 2017-120, beginning at 12:01 a.m. on Friday, July the 20th, 2018, and ending at 12 midnight on Sunday, July the 22nd, 2018. The covered items relate to the purchases of school purposes to include, among other things, clothing, school supplies, and computers. Council, what is your wishes concerning this resolution?
I move that we adopt resolution.
We have a motion that
Second
we
motion.
adopt. We have a motion and a second that we adopt the resolution. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by the normal sign. Okay. We have a review and consider administrative services agreement. This is to introduce and call for consideration an agreement with Ewing, Connor and Associates Incorporated in the amount of $50,000 for project administration and technical assistance related to the CDBG project number LR-ED-PF-14-127. Council, what is your wishes concerning this agreement?
I move we accept the agreement.
We have a motion that we accept.
Second.
We have a motion and a second that we accept. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by the normal sign. This is to introduce and call for consideration of change order number 2 submitted by Poly Incorporated for an increase of $55,549.82 in the construction management contract to Lunsford Construction Company Incorporated. The change order adjusts the contract amount for previously approved changes to the construction contracts and adjusts the final construction management contract to $3,450,250.96. Council, what is your wishes concerning this change order?
Glenn, is this a final on that period?
Yes, it is, and I might add, it is a final. As you know, Lunsford Construction Company, was the construction manager for Central Fire Station number 4, and Bates Stadium, all under under a construction management contract. There were multiple contracts for various contractors that did work under him, most of which have already closed out and approved through you as another change order. So what this change order does is basically summarize all of those into a final change order for his construction management contract. And what it in essence does is establish a final total amount that he uses to calculate his final construction management fee. So it's basically summarizing what's already been approved. Also in your packet, it's not on the agenda, is a final pay request from Mr. Lunsford. As you know, there was sales tax savings that the city realized by buying all of the material for these projects. That amount amounted to almost $75,000 total. When Mr. Lunsford did his final pay request and calculated his final CM fee, he became aware that he had actually overbilled by about $7,600. So there was a check issued from Lunsford back to the city to reimburse the city, which basically was the difference there for the sales tax savings. That check has been delivered to the city clerk's office, and so that basically would close out. There's no additional money that the city owes Lunsford or any contractor.
That's what this $7,601.
That is correct. That is a check that was issued back to the city, basically for the sales tax savings net. So tonight, basically, that would close out all of the contracts and the construction management contract with Lunsford with this change order.
Thank you.
Thank you, Glenn.
Make a motion that we approve this change order number 2.
We have a motion that we approve change order number 2. Do we have a second?
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second that we approve change order number 2. All those in favor signify by normal sign. This is to introduce and call for consideration of a request from Public Works Director Michael Walters to purchase 624 garbage carts from Toter at a total cost of $29,314.34. The carts will be purchased through the National Intergovernmental Powers Alliance and it is a budgeted item that came under the requested budget.
I make a motion, we grant the request to purchase garbage carts.
We have a motion that we grant the request. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and second that we grant the request to purchase garbage carts. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by the normal sign. This is to review and consider accounts payable. Introduce and call for consideration of accounts payable A for April 2018 in the amount of $548,250.82. As follows: City of Enterprise, $443,601.65. To the Water Board, $104,649.17. Council, what are your wishes concerning the accounts payable?
I make a motion, pay accounts payable.
We have a motion to approve accounts payable. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve accounts payable. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by the normal sign. we have to introduce and call for consideration the following contract billings. Poly Incorporated, invoice number 1266 in the amount of $3,095.83 for construction and administration at the new Central Fire Station. We have invoice number 17267 in the amount of $8,049.45 for construction administration for Bates Memorial Stadium. We have invoice number 17268 in the amount of $3,640.47 for construction administration at Fire Station number 4. Council, what is your desire concerning the accounts payable?
Make a motion, we pay contract billing.
We have a motion to pay contract billing. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve contract billing. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by the normal sign. Okay. This is to introduce and call for consideration the following travel request. For the police department, Detective Jerry Doobie to go to the Peer and Peer Basic Child Pornography Investigations Training that will be held on July the 17th through the 20th, 2018 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The estimated cost is $630. Council, what is your wishes concerning this request?
I make a motion to grant the request.
We have a motion that we grant the request. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and second that we grant the request. Any discussion? All those in favor, normal sign. We have a request to have permission to dispose of inventory from the engineering department. This is to introduce and call for consideration of a request by Jared Alexander, Director of Engineering, to declare the following items as surplus property and to dispose of them in a manner in accordance with state law. Council, you have all of those items listed before you. What is your...
I was hoping you didn't read them all.
No, I wasn't going to read them all.
I move we grant the request to dispose of surplus property.
We have a motion that we grant the request to dispose of the inventory. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor with a normal sign. At this time, we have the agenda that was amended to include resolution -0501-18C. Whereas the City of Enterprise Employee Classification Plans and Salary Schedule was established by the City Council of the City of Enterprise, Alabama, under the authority of Ordinance 10-1601. And whereas the City Council desires to create and to establish a new job classification to be included in the said schedule under the existing pay grade 10. Therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Enterprise as follows. Section 1, Ordinance 10-1601, which establishes the Personnel Policies, Rules, and Regulations Handbook, and also sets out the classification plan, salary schedule of the city employees, is hereby amended to provide for the addition of Senior Wastewater Treatment Operator number 3, which will be set out in the new amended classification plan dash salary schedule and is hereby adopted by reference. See attachment A. 2. All such classification plans and salary schedules established and adopted by this resolution shall be maintained with any and all amendments thereto as a matter of record in the Office of Human Resources at City Hall. The mayor is hereby authorized, empowered, and directed to make such classification and salary changes effected by the enactment of this resolution. 4. The provision sets section, paragraphs, and sentences of this resolution are declared severable. Should any of these be declared invalid by judgment or decree of court of competent jurisdiction, such judgment or decree shall not affect any other section, provision, paragraph, or sentence of the remainder of the resolution. This resolution will become effective upon adoption and advertisement as required by law. Council, what is your desire concerning Resolution 0501-18-C?
I move that we accept the resolution.
We have a motion that
I
we,
second it.
and we have a motion and second that we accept the resolution. Any discussion?
Rayner,
yeah.
Mr. President, Rayner, any need to suspend the rules?
Out of abundance of caution, I would recommend that you do that.
I move we suspend the rules so we can consider this immediately.
Second motion.
We have a motion
Suspend the
to,
rules.
and second to suspend the rules. Any discussion? All those in favor? Now, what is your desire concerning the resolution 05-01-18-C? We have a motion that we accept it. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and second. All those in favor signify by the normal sign. Do I hear a motion that we suspend the rules in order to take up resolution 05-01-18-D?
So moved.
We have a motion that we suspend the rules to consider this resolution. Do I hear a
Second.
second? We have a second. Any discussion? All those in favor, the normal sign. Resolution -05-01-18-B, the employee classification plan salary schedule by deleting one job classification and reclassifying a new job classification. Whereas the City of Enterprise employee classification plans / salary schedules were established by the City Council of the City of Enterprise, Alabama, on the authority of Ordinance 10-16-01. And whereas the City Council desires to delete a job classification in existing pay grade 10 and reclassify an existing job classification in the said schedule under existing pay grade 11. Therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Enterprise as follows. Section 1, Ordinance 10-16-01, which establishes the personnel policies, rules, and regulations handbook, and also sets out classification plan / salary schedule for city employees, is hereby amended to provide for the classification of wastewater treatment sewer system manager, which will be set out in a new amended classification plan / salary schedule, and is hereby adopted by reference in attachment A. All such classification plans and schedules established and adopted by this resolution shall be maintained with any and all amendments thereto as a matter of record in the Office of Human Resources at City Hall. Section 3, the mayor is hereby authorized, empowered, and directed to make such classification and salary changes affected by enactment of this resolution. Section 4, the provision, section, paragraph, and sentences of this resolution are declared severable. Should any of these be declared invalid by judgment or decree of a court of competent jurisdiction, such judgment or decree shall not affect any other section, provision, paragraph, or sentence of the remainder of this resolution. This resolution will become effective upon adoption and advertisement as required by law. Council, what is your desire concerning this resolution?
I make a motion to pass resolution 5-1-18-D.
We have a motion to pass the resolution. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second that we pass 05-01-18-D. Is there any discussion? All those in favor, I'm gonna sign. Mayor, we'll turn the program over to you.
Okay, this is the mayor's report for May 1st, 2018. First, we will begin with Parks and Recreation. We are to host the Dixie Youth 6U South Coach Pitch baseball tournament to start on July 5th, and the Dixie Boys State Tournament for ages 13 and 14 years of age to start on July 13th. Tournaments hosted April 7th, 6th Enterprise High School softball tournament, 22 teams. April 21st, Chamber of Commerce kickball tournament, 10 teams. Tournaments for May 12th, youth softball tournament. Special programs and events, summer camp registrations for ages 5 to 12 to start May 1st until field. First day of the camp is May 29th, with the last day of camp to end on August 3rd. The 20th Children's Festival in the Park will be held Saturday, May 5th. From the Engineering Department, permits approved. Single family detached, $2,141,000. Residential additions, $20,436. Commercial additions, $5,000. Nuisance properties, investigated properties, 57. Verbal contact, 7. Notification mail, 28. In process, 8. In magistrate, 7. Ready for the magistrate, 4. Direction from the city council, 3. Water department, there were 10 new construction water meter services installed in the month of April. Farmers Market kickoff is Saturday, May 5th, beginning at 7 a.m. Mr. President, this is my report.
Ms. Rich?
Appreciate everybody coming out tonight.
Looks like the City of Progress has got a busy weekend. The farmers market, the children's process, and the Lions Club Bo Weevil 100. So hope everybody comes out and enjoys. Thank y'all for coming.
I'd just like to thank everybody for being here tonight.
Yeah, thank everybody for being here.
Thank y'all and have a safe trip home.
We got the children's.
Here you go, Hal, we got some more. Yeah.